Alas, poor Yorick. Yorick was my first goldfish. This is not Yorick's skull. It was too small to be preserved. But this skull represents Yorick. You know, it was shortly after Yorick's death when I, at the age of 7, began to become interested in life beyond the grave. And it turns out, life beyond the grave doesn't always stay beyond the grave. Spirits walk among us. I'm Hamlet, ghost hunter extraordinaire, and believe me when I say, I have some stories for you. And now let me introduce my awesome best friend, Veronica. Horatio!
Horatio, please, just Horatio.
A bit about us. We're longtime ghost fans, but we are more recent inductees into the world of ghost hunting.
Hamlet's been having ghost encounters all his life, though. I only really got into it when I met him freshman year. He lived on my floor.
And we became the best of friends. I made her watch every single episode of Ghost Hunters.
At first I thought he was a bit nuts. Jury's still out on that one. But I will admit, the ghost thing is pretty cool. And not to mention, our school, Elsinore University, has a huge reputation for ghosts.
We've seen a few over the years. I was studying in Denmark last semester abroad. There was evidence of paranormal activity everywhere. But now, it's winter break, I'm home, and everything is so boring.
Hey.
Oh, you're not boring.
No, I am not.
And Ophelia's not boring.
Ophelia is his girlfriend.
And ghosts aren't boring, but everything else is. So, I thought, hey, here's an idea. Horatio and Ophelia and I can get together and make videos where we talk about hunting ghosts. And it will be the greatest combination of not boring, awesome things ever.
Ophelia's not really into it, though.
Oh, but she will be. Viewers, I now present to you the paranormal adventures of Hamlet, Horatio, and maybe Ophelia!
We can't call it that.
Why not?
It's too long. No one will be able to remember it. And maybe Ophelia! That sounds stupid.
Okay, we'll drop the Ophelia part. Happy now?
Why don't we just call it Ghost Guy Hamlet? I'm fully okay with my name not being in the vlog title. I think you should tell them more about Yorick and your first ever ghost encounter. It is what started all of this.
That's true, and it is a pretty great story.
It's an okay story.
Anyway, pretty good story. I already introduced you to Yorick, but what I did not tell you is that Yorick did not go quietly to the grave.
An excellent beginning, sir.
Why, thank you, my good lady. In life, he was a jolly goldfish, bright-scaled and playful. Always good to watch. It thus pains me greatly, dear viewers, to tell you that Yorick died violently at the hands of a cruel and ignorant tyrant.
By that he means that he was 7 and a bit stupid and thought that his fish could breathe air.
The lady speaketh true. Poor Yorick's life ended in the cold tiles of a bathroom floor. My younger self watching him curiously from above. So, I kept the skull as a reminder and started trying to find out what comes next.
The next week, his dad brought home Ghostbusters!
And Ghostbusters obviously doesn't do the whole restless spirit wandering the earth thing justice, but it got me thinking, and it got me noticing.
Noticing what?
And 2 days later, a glass at the dinner table full of water started bubbling. Yorick loved blowing bubbles. He was a trickster like that, and that's when I realized Yorick was haunting me. I mean, he deserved to. I killed him, after all. But then we moved out of that house to Elsinore, and Yorick's spirit stayed there. We live in Elsinore, by the way.
Elsinore, the town, not the actual university.
My dad is a professor at the university. Archaeology. Not as cool as Indiana Jones, though.
I heard that, kiddo. time for dinner, guys. I made spaghetti. I know. You can hardly contain your excitement.
Where's Mom?
She's still out with that new friend Claire she's been going on and on about. She told me she might be late.
Well, can we just finish up here and then we'll come right back down?
Yep, alright, fine. As long as you like cold meatballs.
We'll be right there, Professor. Thanks. Oh, your dad is really weird.
I know.
We're actually kind of really hungry, so we're gonna have to leave you there.
Perhaps next time I will tell you the story of the murdered girl and the cat. Or perhaps we shall take you on an epic ghost hunt, and you'll get to tag along.
But until then, make sure you subscribe to our channel and follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, so I think that's it. Bye!
But that's terrible.
Oh, that reminds me. We have this great tagline. Oh, come on, please.
Fine. Until next time then, and if you see anything in the paranormal variety, remember this.
Who are you gonna call? Hamlet!
And Horatio!
We'll work on it.
Okay.